ถึงข้างในนะคะหนาวจังเลยดูเขาแค่หนาวมากHi.
Hi, how are you, man?
I'm good, and you?
Welcome to Baltit Fort.
Thank you.
I'm Fort Guide. My name is Mohammed, and I will conduct your tour. So, before visiting tour rooms, I'd like to introduce a little bit introduction, historical background of the building, and then later on we will introduce the rooms. Well, basically, in the northern part of Pakistan, nowadays known as Gilgit-Baltistan. Even though in former times in Gilgit-Baltistan there are several independent kingdoms, so most of them are the rival kingdoms. So that's why, with the passage of time, the kings of Hunza they decided to build forts for their own security as well as defense. So in Hunza, the kings of Hunza they built two forts, Baltit and Altit. I'll show you Altit Fort from the terrace. According to local people, Altit Fort is more than 900 years. And initially, the rulers of Hunza they are living in Altit. Later on, they built this one. This one is about 700 years. But in 1990, when we made a latest laboratory test of the Baltit Fort, known as carbon dating test. So according to that test, the oldest phases of Baltit Fort is about 765 years. So from 1990 to nowadays, it's approximately 800 years, but the whole building is not 800. Because with the passage of time, they make additions and reforms in this one, as well as in Altit Fort. And this fort was inhabited, used until 1945. In 1945, royal families moved to New Palace, and I'll show you New Palace from the terrace. So after shifting until 1990s for 45 years, this whole castle was empty, nobody lived inside. So due to less attention, the fort is going fragile. Walls are leaning out in different directions and most of plasters have fallen down. But in 1990, Aga Khan Cultural Services Pakistan and Aga Khan Trust for Culture, they decided to restore this building. So for restoration, when they consulted with the royal families like Karim of Hunza, Mir Gazamfar Ali Khan, this was his property. So he generously donated this building for public as a private public charity trust in 1990. So from 1990 to 1996, in 6 years, this whole fort has been restored through Aga Khan Cultural Services Pakistan. It took 6 years and also took a lot of money, about 1.5 million US dollars. So for restoration, we got 80% donation from His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan. And the rest of 20% is from Getty grant of the USA, Norwegian government and French government also. And from local donors, they contribute different kinds of artifacts which are displayed in these rooms. Well, nowadays, for further future maintenance of this building, now we are collecting money from a visitor guest in the shape of entry ticket fee. Well, your entry ticket fees is your donation, money is your contribution for further future maintenance of this building. Thanks for coming also. Thank you very much again. Well, this one is the introduction of the building, so if any question arises in mind, if you'd like to ask before visiting to the rooms.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is for take on
Yeah, this
on
one
the
is
on
the
the
horse
one.
saddle for transportation. In those days, they are using horses, yaks. So this one is the horse saddle. And this room was used, basic use as a reception room, using as a lobby to receive guests.
Can I see a bit? Don't go off. Don't.
We are going later.
Oh.
First, we will see this one. And here we have a one granary storage as well. This one's a food storage. This one is for grains like wheats, corns, and buckwheats. Stored here.
Put the food inside. Exactly.
Most of us are English.
Come.
Grains, wheat, buckwheat,
The store
barleys, storage of grains, food.
vegetables.
Wow. Inside. I think this. Then tree made like tree made.
This one is 3 meter deep,
How?
2 by 2 inch square.
Which one?
Yeah.